ಹಾಯ್ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಚಾನಲ್ ಸುಷ್ಮಿತಾ ದಿಲೀಪ್. ಇವಾಗಂತೂ GPS ಸ್ಟಾರು ಟೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನನ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾರು ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಯೂನಿಟಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Ratio and proportion. First we'll learn what is the ratio. Ratio is the comparison between two quantities or numbers of same units. Ratio means comparison between two quantities or numbers of same units. Of same units means, suppose I'm having 10 dogs. My friend having 20 cats. What is the ratio of this? The ratio of these two numbers is not defined because of I'm having dogs, my friend having cats. Units are different. Suppose I'm having 10 dogs and my friend also having 20 dogs. We can possible to find the ratio of these two quantities because the unit is same. Both number having unit dogs. So the ratio of these numbers is 10, 20. 0, 0 get cancel. The ratio is 1:2. Got it? The ratio can be generally denoted by A:B. Is denoted by A:B, where A is called antecedent. Where A is called antecedent, B is called consequent. B is called consequent. The ratio is generally denoted by A:B, where A is called antecedent, B is called consequent. In other way, the ratio is also denoted by A divided by B. This also representation of ratio. The representation of ratio is in the form A:B or A divided by B. In ratio, some rules are there. First rules is the value of ratio does not change when the numerator and denominator both are multiplied by same number or same quantities. What is the rule? The value of ratio. The value of ratio does not change. Does not change when the numerator and denominator both are multiplied by same number. Both are multiplied by same number or quantities. Example, in this ratio, the ratio is 1:2. The ratio is multiplied by both sides, the number by the 3. So 1 into 3 colon 2 into 3. So this also write 1 divided by 2. So numerator is multiplied by 3 and denominator is multiplied by 3. 3 get cancelled. The final answer is 1 by 2. So the value of ratio does not change when the numerator and denominator both are multiplied by same quantities, and is generally denoted by, if the ratio is A:B, so then the ratio is multiplied by K into A colon K into B. This also equal to A:B. Antecedent and consequent both are multiplied by K. So then K and K get cancelled. The final answer is original condition. Got it? Second rule is the value of ratio. The value of ratio does not change when the numerator and denominator both are divided by same number or same quantities. Suppose the ratio is 2:3. This also write 2 divided by 3. The numerator is divided by 6 and denominator is also divided by 6. So this also write 2 by 6 into fraction 6 by 3. 6 get cancel. The final is 2 by 3. That means 2 is to 3. Got it? In generally, it is denoted by A is to B. This also write A divided by B. So then numerator is divided by K and denominator is also divided by K. So then this equal to A by K into K by B. K get cancel. The final answer is A by B. That means A is to B. Got it? Next, third property, when two or more ratios, when two or more ratios are multiplied with each other, are multiplied with each other, then it is called compounded ratio. Then it is called compounded ratio. That is A is to B, C is to D, E is to F, which implies multiplied three ratios with each other. That means multiplied antecedent and multiplied all consequent. That means A antecedent na multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ A C E colon B D F. So the final result is ACE is to BDF is called compounded ratio. Compound ratio. Example, 2 is to 3, 3 is to 4, 4 is to 5. The compound ratio is multiply antecedent, all antecedent each other. So what is the result? 2 into 3 into 4. 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. Colon. Next, multiply all consequent with each other. Consequents are 3, 4 and 5. 3 into 4, 12. 12 into 5, 60. So this is cancelled by 12 2s are 12 5s are. The final answer is 2:5. So this ratio is compound ratio. Got it? In ratio, some types are there. The first one is types of ratio. The first one is inverse ratio. So inverse, usually we denoted ratio in the form A is to B. The inverse ratio of A is to B is B is to A. That means the ratio is 2:3. So then the inverse ratio of 2:3 is 3:2. So that means the ratio is in the form x is to y. So then inverse ratio is y is to x. Next one is duplicate ratio. Duplicate ratio. Duplicate ratio means if the ratio is A is to B, so then the duplicate ratio of this is A square is to B square. The duplicate ratio of A is to B is A square is to B square. That means the ratio is 2:3. So then the duplicate ratio is 2 square is to 3 square. That means 2 square means 4, 3 square means 9. Next one is subduplicate ratio. Subduplicate ratio. Subduplicate ratio means if two numbers ratio is A is to B, so then the subduplicate ratio is square root of A is to square root of B. ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ subduplicate ratio. If two numbers ratio is A is to B, so then the subduplicate ratio is square root of A is to square root of B. Example, the ratio is 4:9. 4:9. So then the subduplicate ratio is square root of 4 is to square root of 9. So square root of 4 means 2, square root of 9 means 3. So subduplicate ratio of 4:9 is 2:3. Next, fourth one, triplicate ratio. Triplicate ratio. Triplicate ratio means if two quantities ratio is A is to B, so then triplicate ratio of that A cube is to B cube. The triplicate ratio of A is to B is A cube is to B cube. For example, if the ratio is 2:3, so then triplicate ratio of 2:3 is 2 cube is to 3 cube. That means 2 cube means 8. 3 cube means 27. So, triplicate ratio of 2:3 is 8:27. Next one is sub-triplicate ratio. Sub-triplicate ratio. If two number ratio is A:B, so then sub-triplicate ratio of A:B is cube root of A is to cube root of B. Cube root of A is to cube root of B. For example, 27 is to 64. 27 is to 64. The sub-triplicate ratio of 27 is to 64 is cube root of 27 is to cube root of 64. What is the cube root of 27? Is 3. And 64 is 4. So, the sub-triplicate ratio of 27 is to 64 is 3:4. Got it? ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಪ್ರಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.